broadcast, sporting his very new haircut. And, the voice of Colin West. He almost sounds like a superhero. Like, he's like the mild-mannered Colin West. And
he does sound like a superhero, actually.
And then he turns into, like, Indy Man. Dun, dun, dun.
But Colin, here's the thing, though. Colin West, if you're listening, are you actually a superhero, though?
I don't know.
That you have to answer this for us. Like, you have to call in. You have to shoot us a Facebook message or something. Are you really a superhero?
I think he might be. I think he might be a superhero. Away from wrestling. And we all know he's a ladies' man. We know that. So, I mean, he's got everything going for him. He's got the looks. He's got the new beard going. He's got he's the voice of the UWA Elite. He's also going to be the voice
for everybody.
He's also going to be the voice of the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. He's got the name Colin West. He's done charity shows, so we all know he's a hero to some charities. So, I don't know. I mean, he could be deep down inside. He could be a superhero.
To be honest, if you put it this way, if you have a beard, you're a superhero already. So
that's not true.
It's very true because I am. So
what are you, Popsicle Man?
Some bearded wonder, man. Come on.
Yeah, the bearded wonder. You're the bearded popsicle. You give 13-year-olds hope that they can grow a beard early.
Dude, I had a beard when I was 13, bro.
Well, you still look like you're 13, so it's all right. Oh, I want to say hello to Amy. I don't know where she is. If she's listening, is she in the other room?
For me. Yep.
Hi, Amy. I miss you.
Uh-huh.
I miss my little Amy.
I'll let her know.
Okay. Well, you can just let her listen. Why aren't they listening? They suck. They should be in the other room listening.
They're in the other room watching wrestling.
Whatever. The pre-show sucks. Listen to the Indy Supershow.
They're not watching. I mean, they're not watching. The pre-show doesn't start till 7.
Oh, see, what the hell? No excuses. We're watching what? The network?
They're teaching my girlfriend wrestling.
Oh boy. Good luck with that. Yeah.
I know this isn't necessarily the best time to be teaching somebody new.
Yeah,
about
definitely
wrestling,
not. But whenever she decides to sign the contract with Damage Athletics, let me know.
You know what? That's up to you, bro. I mean, you gotta see what you can do.
I know. Gotta keep harassing. I gotta keep inviting. You over so you can bring her.
There you go, man. I mean, you never know. It's a possibility. When's next season start?
Camp Nasta officially opens up in March.
Okay.
In February, we have our annual winter meetings, so it'll be here before you know it.
Okay.
I know once it starts getting really cold, the days feel like they go slower, but it'll be here
before we know it. It's also going to be the 2016 Stratomatic draft. So.
Yeah, well, I've been ready for that for 3 months.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely ready for it because I have a great team for next season, but this season not so much.
It's okay. Just get
me.
As long as fetch me that first or second pick. I'm good.
I just want, no, I'm happy with that's the thing. I'm very happy with what I got from you for that pick. So I couldn't have asked for anything more.
That's right. Remember that for next year.
I just fell.
You fell?
I just fell. I don't know how.
Oh my
God.
God.
I'm breaking my body.
Yeah. It's a klutz. Okay, on that note, we're going to take a commercial break so he can duct tape himself back together. And
I should.
We can get to the Survivor Series picks and some big event news. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and you're listening to Damaged Radio 365. Yeah, baby!
Suppy World, coming to you straight from the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. This is the greatest tag team in New York City. Hell, the greatest tag team in professional wrestling, the Scumbag Nation. I am Rude Boy Riley.
And I am the American Nightmare, Logan Black.
Like I said, here we stand in the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. It is located in the English Town Flea Market. Green Building Booth 35.
And I'll tell you, they sell all things related to wrestling, my friends. They got kids and adult t-shirts and lucha masks, DVDs from all over the world, action figures, tickets to local indie events. Hell, they'll probably sell you a kitchen sink if you ask for it.
And if you want that kitchen sink, if you've got some dirty dishes, make sure to like them on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc.
Once again, this is the Scumbag Nation reminding you, if you want anything that has to do with wrestling, there's no better place to go than Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore.
Thanks again, Rude Boy Riley.
And Logan Black.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Check us out on one of our fine locations, 930 Route 34 in Matawan, New Jersey, or 233 East Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey. From pizza and salads to pasta and buffalo wings, we have something to suit every member of your family. Whether you're seeking to take out, delivery, or just want to dine in, let us do the dishes. We would be more than happy to take care of your next meal. Our courteous and friendly restaurant staff is here to meet and exceed all your expectations. We promise an enjoyable experience each and every time we serve you. Try our award-winning sesame seed crust pizza, the recent winner of first place in the Las Vegas Pizza Open in the Artisans Division. Visit us online at sesameseedpizza.com for store hours, menus, and phone numbers, or just stop by one of our two great locations. You'll be glad you did. Esposito's Pizza and Pasta, so close to eating at Mom's, but without all the yelling.
This is Tito Santana, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Arriba!
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thanks to our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore over there in the Blue Building in the Englishtown Flea Market, and Esposito's Pizza and Pasta of Matawan and Manasquan, New Jersey. Check them out. Sesame seed pie, awesome. Also, the chicken cutlet parmesan, very good, as I let Too Hot Steve Scott know in a cheap sponsored plug earlier today.
Cheap plug. I called you out on that.
Hey, you got to do what I got to do. I got to help out the sponsors.
Of course. Got to help our sponsors out.
All right, we're going to pass it on to Nick DeBeard over here. We got his Survivor Series picks. Obviously, we don't know what's going on with the 5-on-5 elimination match, because that not yet has been disclosed.
I mean, they announced that there's going to be a 5-on-5 match, but they haven't announced who's going to be in it. So, I mean, we can't even make our picks on that. Why don't I start with the two semifinal matchups for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match?
Yes.
Title, I mean. We are going to go with, it is going to be Alberto Del Rio taking on Roman Reigns. And I think if anybody is picking Alberto Del Rio in this matchup, you may be on some drugs, which, in case you need to tell me what you're on so I can take it. Yeah. Roman Reigns, 100% in that match. I don't think you're picking any different in that, right, Kev?
No.
I mean, I the way they brought Del Rio back, I think is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but there's no way he wins that match.
Even though it would be cool to see Kevin Owens versus Del Rio, champion versus champion for the championship.
Absolutely. But it's 100% not happening.
Oh, no. So the dumbest unification of ever.
Exactly. Roman Reigns, 100%. For the next matchup, it is going to be Dean Ambrose taking on, like you said, Kevin Owens. In this matchup, like you said, it's a possibility that Kevin Owens could shock us and he could take on Reigns, but I am definitely going with Dean Ambrose in this matchup. A little bit less of a guarantee than Reigns winning it, but I'm going to go Dean Ambrose in that matchup. So why don't we go to a different match? I think you have Ambrose, right, Kev?
Yeah, I do.
You don't seem too happy about picking him, but yeah.
Just because it's the obvious pick, and I hate going with the obvious.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't like the tournament setup at all, because the tournament setup was 100% completely obvious.
Yeah.
Almost every matchup was obvious. I think the only one that surprised us was Kalisto over Ryback.
Yeah.
I think that was the only first-round matchup that surprised them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Why don't we go on to the Prince of Pretty, Tyler Breeze, taking on the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. Who do you have in that one, Kev?
Is Dolph Ziggler at that point of his career now where he's going to start putting over the younger talent? Yep. Since he said he's only got about 2 more years left in him?
Everybody says that, but yeah, he might take a little time off for a little while, possibly.
So, I guess I'm going to have to go with Tyler Breeze here. I mean, he's the up-and-coming NXT guy. There's no point of pushing him up to bury him. So, even Bo Dallas won a couple of matches. So you got to go with Tyler Breeze.
Exactly. I totally agree. I love Dolph Ziggler. Don't get me wrong, but because of who he's facing, a up-and-coming guy from NXT like Tyler Breeze, I think Tyler Breeze takes it. I saw something funny on Facebook. It said, career Summer Rae is ruined. And it was like, Damian Sandow, The Miz, Rusev, it had one other person on there, or Dolph Ziggler. It had one other person on there, and then it's a picture of Tyler Breeze saying, crap. But I'm still going to go Tyler Breeze in that matchup, absolutely. Why don't we go over to the Women's Championship match? It's going to be Charlotte taking on Paige. Who do you have in that one, Kev?
As much as I would want Paige to win the championship, I am a fan of Paige. To give it to Charlotte and to have it taken away so quickly, I think would be a mistake and would kind of ruin her career a little bit. And,
yes, I totally agree.
And then with all the heat that Paige has been getting for the comments that she made about Ric Flair's other son, his youngest son, about his death and being used in an angle, I almost have to take Charlotte. But I want to add this, though, before we get even further. We were supposed to play an interview today featuring Divas Champion Charlotte, and it was nixed by WWE. So if anybody who wanted to know why, if you didn't read my Facebook post or you were tuning in to hear Charlotte, we do apologize. It was set up. It was agreed to by the PR department from iPlay America. It was agreed to by Charlotte herself. And we sent a series of questions to Charlotte in advance so she knew what she was answering prior. She had the right to not answer anything that she didn't want to. And then WWE got involved and nixed the entire interview, claiming that our current talent is not allowed to do to do radio, podcasts, or internet radio interviews, which we all know is full of crap. Because if I was Chris Jericho or JR or Stone Cold, they'd be on in a minute. So but let's tell it the way it is. It's not because of what I do; it's because of who I am or the lack of who I am.
Exactly.
So, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. I will be there when Charlotte's days are done to get that interview.
Yep, just like we're going to be right there when Randy's days are done, and we can bring in Randy Orton too.
That's right. It has the Ric Flair interview is not totally out. He's on a Legends contract. He has different stipulations. So the PR department is currently working on that interview.
Hopefully we can at least get Rick in there, because I think that would be just as great of an interview. I mean, Rick's an absolute legend, so, I mean, it'd be great to bring him in for an interview.
Yep. But, all right, so continue. I'm going to take Charlotte just because of...
You're going to take Charlotte?
Yeah.
I agree. I will agree that Charlotte takes the win. It would just be... It wouldn't be beneficial to her career to have her lose the title so quickly after winning it. So I will absolutely go with Charlotte in this matchup.
Does Becky Lynch interfere in this match or turn on Charlotte at all?
I don't think so. I think it'll be a pretty clean matchup. Well, depending on what Paige does, but I think it'll be ended cleanly, regardless.
All right.
What other matchups do we have? Like I said, we don't have a 5-on-5 match at all.
We have a tag team championship match?
We do not. I have a feeling we'll